Hi friends, welcome back to Playworld, bringing you some more Heroes of the Storm. I know what you're thinking, yet another Nova game? Well, I just got her Master Skin and progression felt so good to me that I wanted to share it with you guys, so let's have some fun.
Locked and loaded.
And we're spawning in the Dragon Shower. Enemy team, Uther, Raynor, Zagar, ATC, and Auto Select, which is Vala. Friendly team, Rhaegar, Diablo, Tassadar, Stitches, and myself. Normally, if you've watched my previous Nova video, I like to go for my pinning shot build, which I call pin shot wizard, but because we only have myself as the main source of damage in this team, Tassadar, if he builds for damage, can do a pretty decent amount, and Stitches can actually out-damage me if he wants to, plus Rhaegar can do a fairly decent amount of burst, but we don't have a dedicated damage here. They have both Raynor and Vala, so we're not going to be selfish. We're going to be picking up a normal sort of a more standard Nova build, which is going to be starting with Ambush Snipe, increasing snipe damage while cloaked. It's going to make our snipe do 20% more damage if we do it from stealth. Our skills really quickly. Our Q ability snipe with this skill shot does a lot of damage. If we land it, I don't know if we landed it there. I wasn't paying attention. Our W ability is spinning shot, which will do it'll slow down people, and our E ability is holo decoy, which will put down a fake Nova to distract people. It looks like our Diablo getting a little too aggressive there, getting cut out of position, and get taken down by half the enemy team. So one of the things I should mention right before we start this is that I am actually playing. I just turned on about 2 games ago quick casting, and you might say, Al, why were you a noob? Why were you not have quick casting on from the start? Well, the reason why is because the default is off, and I hadn't played a MOBA in a little bit. I mean, I played MOBAs before, but I hadn't like actively in recent memory. I hadn't played a lot of it, so it wasn't really affecting me. I felt like, you know, whatever, this is the default, and I don't really feel like it's a huge detriment to me, so I left it that way, and I got used to playing the game that way. And then I went back to play Infinite Crisis, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a MOBA that uses DC characters. And it was terrible, because that's the setup I had for that was quick casting, because that was one of the MOBAs that I played the most. I really enjoyed. And I went back and I realized I couldn't land skill shots. I was like having a really hard time with everything. So I figured, you know what? One of the ways that can help myself out with this is to try to oh, terrible snipe there. We don't land it, but we're gonna keep poking Raynor here. We make sure his passive healing kicks in, and now I'm gonna walk away. One of the easy ways to train for that is to twitch quick casting here. Here's the Sun, which is something I'm playing a lot of, and it'll allow me to, you know, be a little better. So we're gonna come here on Raynor, do some damage, poke him back, but we're gonna have to re-engage, sadly. It does look like Stitch is having a little bit of a trouble in the bottom lane, but Rhaegar making his way over there. So we're gonna try to come here and defend this with Tassadar, though it looks like he has to go back. Oh man, this is not something I can enjoy, engage freely. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a decoy over there. He's going to attack that way. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and engage on Raynor, who's going to push me back. And now we have to back away. There's not much we can do. Looks like Tassadar's going to get taken out there. If he can. He does use his E. Vala in a hard chase. I'm going to try to come in here to cut her off if I can. We do land the snipe there just to distract her, and we dodge that penetrating round from Raynor. Now we got to back out for some mana. The next time we're going to be picking up is Gathering Power, which increases our ability power by every takedown by 2, and gives us a 5%, up to 15% ability power we can get if we keep stacking that. But if we die, we lose all stacks, so we got to be a little bit careful with our positioning there. Looks like Rhaegar getting caught out of position, getting attacked there, and jumped by the enemy Vala, walking into Jim Raynor, which is a really sad day. And now we got to try to come in here and make a play happen. We body block him a little bit. We do get caught in that AoE from Vala, but the main thing I wanted to do was to make sure I was in a position to absorb any sort of skill shots, although they don't really have any. That wouldn't go through me, because they have Uther and Vala and Raynor. Oh man. We do land that snipe there on Jim Raynor. We do get revealed. The revision there from Tassadar, which is really good. It's going to allow us to get in a better position for this. I'm going to just, oh man, I'm going to miss that pinning shot. It's one of the things about not being used to this is that I just missed the pinning shot. Can I get in a better position and get the snipe there on Raynor, plus the pinning shot, activate his passive healing, and do a lot of damage. We're going to be able to pick up the kill there, no problem. And now Uther in a little bit of position, putting our decoy there so we can get some vision on the bush and then chase. But it's too late, so we're good. Looks like Stitches did die in the bottom lane. So I'm going to make our way back here, mount up, and hopefully not get hit by those archers, and make my way to the bottom lane again to try to help him out. It does look like Uther's going back up there. Zagar coming in here, being really aggressive. So what we're going to do is going to land a snipe into a pinning shot, do a lot of damage. What I do is I put the decoy on the tower so I can dive in. But these roaches doing a lot of damage. I know what Diablo is trying to do. I do get hit by ETC, so I'm going to back out to the healing well. Let's pick up a talent level 7. Anti-armor shells attack slower but hit harder. One of the talents I really don't like and know as far as game style goes, because it makes you really slow with that damage, but it's really good. You can't deny how good that talent is. We're going to jump in here, try to do as much damage as we can to ETC. Stitches, if he does a good job body blocking, is going to also do a ton of damage here to him. Let's reposition and land that. Oh! And you can see we do pick up the kill on Stitch's Bile, I believe is what killed him. So now we're going to make our way back up top. We have Vala down here. If I can cut her off, that'd be fine. We do land a pinning shot after the snipe. And can we get some damage here on the enemy Zagara? We do pick up the kill there. As you can see, doing a lot of damage with the slower rounds, but I just don't like it because it makes you so slow. And you have to get used to it in reality. That's the problem is, since I don't like it, I like to be able to hit and reposition because I'm better at mopping up kills. I'm going to jump here, get the snipe on Jim Raynor, get the pinning shot, walk away, and then do a little bit of damage. Can we? Can we? Ah, man. We do pick up the kill thanks to Tassadar. I was being body blocked left and right by my teammates. Let's position ourselves here to get some damage on Uther, which we do. Into a pinning shot. Oh, can we land that? Yes, we can. We kill Uther, and now we have a little bit of an advantage in kills, I believe. 6-2. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I'm going to come in here and re-engage with Zagara. We do eat those banelings to the face, though, which you don't want to do. See 300 damage from those slower rounds, which is really good. Something we want to do. The great hook there from Stitches, gonna be able to pick up the kill there on Zagara. Now I have to back away because I have no health, so I'm gonna let them know that's what I'm doing. Oh, and we have some lag, ladies and gentlemen. I was waiting for it. These servers have been super unstable as of late, so I was waiting for a disconnect. Let me take a drink of water while we hang out here for a second. Hopefully, Bot Nova, when she takes over the pilot seat, goes back to the base and gets some mana. That would be highly appreciated of me if she does that. If she doesn't, that'd be a sad day. It looks like she might have. She maybe did, but then used it all up recently. Oh no, she went to the healing well. Is what she did. All right, let's pick up a talent. Is going to be heroic ability. Triple tap does a ton of damage if we land all 3 shots, and allows us to take out these squishier targets, which is really good. Is what we want. Now let's keep an eye out for Vala. We know she's in here somewhere. What I'm going to do is stay here and get this XP from these minions before we head over there. Although, I need to contest that if I can now. Alright, I'm going to try to ninja this so they can't capture that. Alright, we're safe. It's halfway through. That means we're safe. We see Uther down there, so he actually went to commit. We do kill Zagara and ETC, so now we're going to make our way over here. Try to flank. It looks like we lose Diablo, but he had 100 souls, so that's not a big deal. And now we're able to get this Dragon Knight if we can. I was waiting for that hook. We're going to try the triple tap there, but his passive healing kicking in. We do pick up the killer, no problem. Let's see if we can. We cannot grab that. We might have been better off trying to grab the Dragon Knight to get the kill on Raynor, but that's quite alright. I'm going to make my way back up there and try to contest the top shrine again, which we know we can do. We do have Vala here. We do have Vala. We have Uther. So what I want to do is try to get in a good positioning. It looks like he's just going to go balls deep. But, we do get the snipe there, but not the damage thanks to that awesome ultimate from enemy Uther, who's going to be able to delay there enough. I'm going to make my way here to the middle lane. It looks like if Stitches and Tassar can contest that top, and Rhaegar and Diablo manage to get the kill, then I'm going to be able to pick up the shrine here. But we do have the enemy Vala coming, so this is going to be really close. We managed to get the Dragon Knight. Now we're going to kick there on Zagara. Get out of here, you! And position ourselves so only one of the towers is doing damage to us. Take this tower down if we can. Which is exactly what we want to do. Let's see if we can kick her. Can we kick her? Alright, let's pick a talent while we're doing this. I guess Headshot, which will be cooldowns reduced on enemy hero kills. This Dragon Knight was not as good as I thought it was going to be, but I am going to be able to snipe that tower out, which will do fine. That's 2 towers. It's 800 experience. It's a decent amount. Maybe not more than we should have. It looks like ETC doing his dancing. We're going to sit here and hit him. But a good maul from Zagara going to catch. Actually, the enemy Zagara must. Our Diablo is going to take it out. Get taken out. Nothing we can do to help there. That was not the most effective Dragon Knight. Really good job, the enemy team, of responding. Oftentimes, the enemy teams will not be as proactive as that. Oh, man. So you just poke ETC there. It won't be as proactive as that, so you can take down maybe the gate and not. But 2 towers, if you're playing against good teams, is not bad. That's precisely what you want to do. It looks like Stitches bites and eats ETC. Well, he'll be able to put him on our side of the gate as he can. We're going to go ahead and just kill him. Just kill him. No need to do anything else. Just kill him. Tassadar needs to be careful up there because the enemy team has disengaged, so we have no vision of where they are. I'm just going to face check to make sure they're not killing our giants. They are not. And now make my way to the bottom lane through here. It looks like they're going top for that gank on Tassadar, which is predictable. Is what we thought they were going to do. He might be able to get away though. Tassadar is really slippery. He does not though. He's got completely obliterated. See if we can get a jump or something here on somebody. They're going to be able to get the snipe plus that. And then the triple tap coming out. But he does hide behind that wall, which is going to save his life, and now got to back away. See, that's one of the things about triple tap is positioning, and a lot of that positioning comes from experience in each map. Like right there, I thought he was fairly open, but I forgot that these little walls are a thing. Because I normally, pretty much 99% of the time, I'm using the precision strike. Not to say that, no, it's not an excuse, that was a bad play on my part. Not necessarily a horrendous play, but I could do better. So we're going to try to learn from that. Next time we have a opportunity to do a triple tap, we're going to really look at positioning and really remember that what we want to do is make sure that we can land it reliably. Alright, let's go down here at the bottom lane, help Stitches gather that shrine. Let's look like there's 3 Stitches, sorry, Diablo. It looks look like we shouldn't be engaging this. There's a lot of enemies. There's a lot of enemies. I don't want to engage this at all. It does look like now we have ETC to deal with, so we're going to have to run for cover. Not much we can do. They're going to break down these walls. Man, this is a bad time. This is a bad time. Okay, it looks like the Yamato Cannon is also going to be doing a lot of damage there to the structures and take out the entirety of our protective structures. Now going to make its way to the fort. And basically we're just playing defense. Tassadar are doing a good job. Something the Tassadar players don't always do, and it's actually really important, is to make sure you shield those buildings. It makes a huge difference. Alright, the next thing we're going to be picking up is snipe penetration through enemies and cooldown is reduced. Mostly so you can snipe more often and so we don't have to reposition through minions, which is one of the biggest things. It does look like the enemies should still be here, so I want to do that just to get vision. We knew they're up there. We do know they're up there. We're going to try to come in here and get a snipe on Vala just to discourage her. Get the pinning shot on Uther, doing a lot of damage. But that should be enough to get the kill there, so I didn't want to triple tap. But they do get the Dragon Knight, so now we got to try to huff our way back to the base of defense if we can. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to back right over here, which should be relatively safe. It does look like Vala is chasing our friendly Rhaegar, though, so oh man, if I can help him out. Can I help him out? Can I help him out? And you see, triple tap here should be a kill, no problem. Which is precisely what we wanted, that penetrate on the snipes. You see, I didn't have to reposition. If I didn't have the penetrate on the snipe, I would have to go around all those minions, which would be a problem. I'll go in here and do the snipe. Try to do some damage on the Dragon Knight. It looks like he's going to be kicking me. It's a fairly good decision. That almost killed me, so I'm actually going to take the time to go back here and take a drink from the healing well before I head back to the top and re-engage with my teammates. It does look like a good maul from Cigar are going to allow her to try to escape. Stitch is doing a good job of sticking with her, though, doing a lot of damage. And will they be able to get the kill? Yeah, they cleaned that up, no problem. And now we have to try to grab those if we can. Somebody, I can't do this by myself. I need some help. Get some merc camps, get some push going. I will help, don't get me wrong, I'll help. But as you can see, the vestiges of my pinning shot build still kicking in, because what I did was pinning shot into snipe, which is bad because my snipe does more damage when doing it from cloak. As you remember, we did picked up that talent at level 1. So again, remembering to diversify your builds, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to play different types. You get used to just one thing, it can be a lot of fun, but you get rusty with the other game styles. So you see, we're going to be picking up this as well. If we can grab the bottom mercs, that would be a good win for us. What I'm going to do actually is, if I can, is go through here. We do have ETC on that side, so we're going to try to engage from the back if we can. It does look like we have a good stun there, plus a strong snipe. Going to be able to pick up the pinning shot on Uther, and then back up, do a little bit of damage into a snipe. It's really strong, and then triple tap him for the win, just for funsies. And now we have the next ETC here, which you can. Oh, we don't land that snipe through the wall. I'm gonna try to come back here and try to pinning shot him, but there's no need because we're gonna have to back away. Actually, no more engaging seems like a good thing for us, but we do land that snipe doing a lot of damage, letting us get the kill there on ETC. These towers add ammo, so let's just go in here and auto attack. As you can see, 525 damage, nothing to scoff at. And we're going to be able to push this really strongly. I like Rhaegar's idea of getting more mercs to aid in this push, because if you can get a really, really, really strong push going bottom, the better it's going to be. So we're going to go in here and try to do that. Try to do just that, help push. Meanwhile, the towers are coming online. So what we're going to do is going to help them take this out, and then I'm going to make my way to the top. If I can. I'm stealthy, so that's safe. And I'm going to try to ninja that if I can. What I'm going to do is, if there's an enemy there, I'm going to let them cap it, let them leave, and then cap it myself afterwards. But it does not look like there's an enemy there, so we're going to try to cap it as fast as we can. And hopefully our teammates will be in position to grab that Dragon Knight. It does look like we should be able to get it. No problem. We do pick up the Dragon Knight. Now we're going to have a strong push going bottom with the Mercamps, plus the Dragon Knight push going in the middle, putting the enemy team at a disadvantage. It looks like Tassadar being really bold and brave there, but he's going to have to back away. Going to come in here behind, try to deal with this Vala, if we can. Going to get the pinning shot there. Oh, good stun there from the enemy Uther, but I am able to just penetrate, and we find him. We're just waiting to go back into stealth port, doing the attack again. I guess someone is getting in an ETC, since he's making our people dance. Reposition ourselves a little bit. And grab that. Snipe into triple tap. That's what I wanted to say. Snipe into a triple tap, letting us get the kill there, and then we pick up ETC as well. And we're gonna pick up another talent. Triple tap cooldown resist on hero kills. Sadly, I did not have that a second ago because that would have been huge. As you can see, you know what happens happens. I'm gonna go. Oh, never mind. I was trying to go bottom because I know Cigar is down there. See if I can pick up the kill on her. Maybe we can pick those guys up if somebody comes with me, but I guess we don't. Yeah, okay. Rhaegar's coming with me. We should be able to pick up these guys. Start doing some damage. Regrettably, I don't do nearly enough damage to be carrying this, so most of the damage here you actually see is from Rhaegar. With that lightning shield, does a lot of damage. We're going to basically just do damage from the pinning shot and whatnot. And now we have a strong push going bottom as well. I mean top. Good stun there. Going to let us land that strong snipe, which is going to do a lot of damage, and we're going to be able to pick up the enemy Vala, no problem. Now we got to keep an eye for Zagara. I know she's down here somewhere. I know Zagara is down here somewhere, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to snipe that, take down that tower, grab the XP, take it as a win, and reposition myself yet again. It does look like there's still an engagement up here. Not a big deal. We're going to come in here and try to... Never mind. We want to get a soft target now. Don't want to just get a non-soft target. So we're going to go back here and actually back away so we can re-engage from the other side. She gives us enough of a time to re-engage. As you can see, Zagara wasting her maw there, which is something good, something that we wanted. I'm trying to come in here on Uther. We missed the snipe on Uther, regrettably. Going to leave our little decoy here. Go back into stealth if we can. We're taking a lot of damage from that thing. Oh, can we get the snipe on Zagara? Can we get the snipe on Zagara? Yes, we can. We pick up the kill there. Gonna do a pinning shot into a triple tap. And we do pick up the kill as well. And now ETC is gonna do a really good job of harassing us, but we're gonna walk away towards our friendly Stitches who's gonna save us. He's gonna protect our faces, and now we're gonna back out to heal up. You can see 20 kills without dying, which gives us the top ability power. So we have 15% increased damage on those triple taps and those snipes, and on those, especially those cloak snipes now with added 50% damage. Plus 20%. I mean, that's crazy. If you land just a solid snipe on the first person, that's going to do a ton of damage. We're going to make our way up top to try to help Rhaegar deal with that ETC. As it looks like he is by himself. Rhaegar should be able to hold on till we make it there. Stitches grabbing the middle lane. It would be good if Diablo shifts top and Stitches goes middle. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on. Come on. Gonna land that, do a lot of damage, and then triple tap him. Oh, never mind. Good job. I don't think he did that on purpose. I do not think he did that on purpose, but it was a good play. He went right through me, preventing me from triple tapping him, which seemed like a really good play. Again, I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. We do lose that bottom lane. It looks like Stitches dealing with Vala. I'm going to try to make my way over there. Yes, he should be fine, I hope. I'm going to make my way over there and try to help him deal with it, though. It looks like Rhaegar and Diablo should have that middle lane. I'm going to come in here from behind. You do miss that. Can I kill her with this triple tap? I wonder. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Triple tap is broken. That's one of the reasons I don't pick it up often. But it does feel rewarding. And it's like, can I just kill her? I was going to kill her. Like, what's she going to do about it? It does look like Stitch is pulling these mercenaries smartly right before we grab the Dragon Knight so we can have them pushing as well. As you can see, that bottom lane is pushed near our place, which is not something we want. It looks like he's going to use the Dragon Knight to put fire on them, help him clear it out a little faster. And now we should go for this tower and this keep, which should be fine, or that keep, which is almost dead. Either option works. ETC coming back to life. We still have 29 seconds of Vol on Raynor, which is the bulk of their damage, I would assume. Let's take a look really quick. 43,000 and 53,000. So yeah, most of their damage coming there for Vol on Raynor. They're unavailable at the moment, so it's going to allow us to come in here. Do quite a... Oh, I just walked right into the dancing. That was silly on my part. Let's try to get a little bit of damage here on ETC. He does have Uther healing him, so it causes a little bit of problems. But as you can see, that penetrating penetrating on snipe, allowing us to basically just not have to worry about it. Normally, the positioning is a problem, which is one of the reasons I actually do enjoy this this Noah build a lot, is because it allows us to do stuff like that, which is really good, really cool. We're gonna triple tap because this resets on hero kills anyway, so we're gonna have it back for the next one and see if anybody stays alive. Oh, do we pick up the kill on Vala? It doesn't look like we do. Oh, yes, we did. And now we're also going to triple tap Uther. Can we make it? We do pick up the kill again. As you can see, it's super broken. Super broken. This is not fair at all. At all. Going to come in here and try to get some setup here for the next kill, which is going to be on Uther. And again, we get reset cooldowns. He's going to sit here and do this all day. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this all day. Man, that is so broken. That is so broken. It's silly. It is silly. Meanwhile, our teammates should be doing a fair amount of damage to the core, which is what we wanted to try to do. We're basically just zoning for them because we don't do that much sustained damage. So one of the funnier things is the fact that we're like completely revealed as long as we step in that red circle. So they see me coming. They see the scary, scary thing coming. And he knows I have that triple tap on cooldown because he's seen me kill several of his friends. So basically, he just has to sort of go in there and hope for the best. We're going to snipe the core and get the kill. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the game. 56,000 damage. Not that much compared to Raynor, but we do get 27 takedowns. My name is Al. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.